But never, and I mean never, ever stop who you are or who you're becoming because other people don't approve. Because let me tell you one thing, one day they'll have no choice but to recognize you for who you were and who you
Y'all
are.
ready to settle down and get with this? You know, settle into this feeling? Because you know it's a lot of love here. Love, love.
What's up, family? It's your girl Jordan, aka Stashley Banks, and I'm back with another video.
Another
so before we
one.
get started, I just want to go ahead and introduce myself to anybody here who might be new. Because if you are new, thank you. I don't know how you found me, but thank you. My name is Jordan, but I do go by Stashley Banks, which is my blog name, which is where you can also find me on any of my platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. Here on my channel, we do discuss fashion, lifestyle, mental health, how to increase and grow your self-confidence. Sometimes we vlog, sometimes it's rare, but sometimes we vlog, and a lot more. So as you can see by the title, today's video is about confidence boosters. This for a long time was something that I actually dealt with. Yes, I did grow up around parents who always told me, you're beautiful, you can do it, blah, blah, blah. But it ultimately starts and ends with you. What I want to do here today is share my story and also encourage you of different ways that you can increase your self-confidence, because it is possible, even though it seems like some days you're just like, oh my gosh, which you will have those days, but there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to express that and then realize who you are. So let's move right into the first tip. The first tip I have for you is to surround yourself with things that make you happy, things that are positive. So that doesn't just have to be people, it can be something. Like, say for instance, I don't know, I'm using this for example, this lip gloss. Every time you see this lip gloss, it brings a great memory for you. Just making sure to always have that lip gloss with you, so that in those moments of you feeling down, you can look at it and be like, I remember that one time, girl, when I was so fly, I put on that Fenty lip gloss and it brightened my whole day. Like, you just remembering that even after, feeling down or feeling low about yourself. So just surrounding yourself with positive things, people, places. Don't put yourself in a space where your positive energy is kind of ruled out by all of the negative that surrounds it, okay? Don't put yourself in that position. Do whatever you can, even when you are in those negative spaces, to have something in mind or something near you that will just uplift your spirits, okay? Because it's easy to get down whenever everything else around you is negative. The second tip I have for you is to wake up every day in a good mood. And I know this is so easier said than done. I used to hate when people would say that. I'm one of those people. I wake up very much groggy and not coherent of the fact that it's morning time and I need to get my butt up. So that's how I wake up. But when I say waking up in a better mood every day, it's just not so much waking up and being sunshine, rainbows, and reframing your whole life to be a morning person. No, what I'm saying is you wake up, right? And even though you're tired and you got to push through the day, you wake up and you push through the day and you keep a smile on your face. Waking up in a good mood is just being grateful for being alive. Right? Because it's so easy to be upset that we have to go to work to a job that we hate, or we have to do this or we have to do that. It's so easy to do that. And there are a lot of factors put in our way to make us feel like this is just the end. I'm just, going through the motions. But you're really not. You're in control of everything that you have going on. Your brain, your heart, your body, whatever. You're in control. Because when you start your day horribly, it'll probably end horribly. Yes, you might slip and fall after you get out of the bed, and that's gonna make you angry. But you know what I like to do now? I like to laugh at myself, because when I was younger, I used to get so pissed so quickly. And I had to as I got older, stuff started becoming funny to me. The little crazy stuff I do, and like tripping over my own feet, or like, you know, getting my shirts caught in the door. Just like little things like that that are like triggers to get you upset. Just laugh at them, right? Because a lot of the times it's just in place to do just that, throw you off of your day. So just take those moments as they are, but wake up grateful for life, okay? Just wake up grateful for life. Next tip, talk to yourself, okay? That sounds so weird, right? But it's not weird. It's absolutely necessary. I've found that talking to myself, like through my feelings, has literally helped me process my feelings, right? Because for a long time, I was so shut off about like with other people. I am very much a person that does not trust easy. That's something I'm working on. But I don't like sharing too much. I only really share a lot of my life, majority of my life stuff with my mom and my dad. Okay, like, yes, I have a best friend, and yes, this and that, but even she knows, like, I'm just a very, like, private person when it comes to, oh, and my therapist. I'm just a very, very private person when it comes to being able to be receptive of sharing. I've found that talking to myself through how I'm feeling in that moment, it has literally helps me to calm down. I will literally stop in the moment and be like, Jordan, what's going on? Okay, you're okay, blah, blah, blah. Or I'll process what just happened. I'll walk through it, because this gives me the chance to talk through it before I make the mistake of responding to a situation that really just doesn't deserve my energy or the time. Talking through things kind of just like preserves that energy for you and preserves it for where it's needed, okay? Because a lot of the times situations can dampen and worsen our self-confidence just because it'll make us feel like we're wrong. Sometimes we may be wrong, but if you let a situation take hold of you that much to the point where you feel like you need to respond, it's gonna ultimately do something to you and where you're at mentally. So just talk through situations. Even it doesn't have to be to yourself, but this is my way that has really, really, truly helped me. It's just talking myself through every situation that I'm in so that I avoid giving the energy to something that it really shouldn't be given to. So girl, this next one is very, very much weird, okay? It's gonna sound weird coming out of my mouth, so like I had to write it exactly how I wanted to say it, okay? This is literally what I said. I said, take a shower, put on lotion and perfume, and get dressed, period. Take a shower, put on lotion and perfume, and get dressed. This should be self-explanatory, right? But it's deeper than it seems, okay? It's like a fundamental that we're taught. Okay, get in the shower, go brush your teeth, go wash your face, get in the bed, right? It's repetition. You're not putting any true effort into it for real, because it's just something you're taught to do every day. Walking around half done will make you feel half done. You need to start treating yourself the way you would want to be treated. I do this sometimes too, and I have to catch myself. So just getting up, taking a shower, and putting on your pajamas and getting in bed, that's not enough, okay? Take that shower, use an exfoliant, like really get into that self-care. Put on lotion, girl, okay? I be going to bed ashy sometimes and waking up like, ooh, did you play in snow or flower in your dream? Like, what happened, sis? Why are you so ashy? But it's because I don't take the time to do that at night, right? You want to go to bed feeling yourself, okay? Like, you want to wake up feeling yourself. You got to go to bed feeling yourself, okay? So moisturizing, lotion, perfume, spraying your bed with the beds. I don't know if y'all ever seen those. I know Bath and Body Works has one, and I have a big one. It's kind of, y'all can see right there. It's like an aromatherapy type of spray. You just spray it over your bed. It's like perfume for your bed. It's linen spray. I think that's what it's called. Just That's how you go to bed really, really loving and truly feeling yourself, okay? Just like you take care of yourself when you go out or when you make videos or take pictures or whatever, like you have to do the same thing offline or off when you're not in front of people, because that's how you build that confidence up. You shouldn't only feel confident when you have on makeup or a wig or you get dressed. You should always feel confident in yourself no matter what it is that you have or don't have on, okay? Really get in the shower and be in the shower. Don't rush your showers. Use any products. Try out new products. They don't have to be expensive, but try out new products. Take the time to find a skin routine, things like that. That will help you, girl, go to bed feeling good. You want to feel good before you go to sleep, because if you just rush the shower, 9 times out of 10 your sleep won't be as deep and as good as it could be. So the next one I have is to rest, but don't be lazy. So rest is necessary, but laziness is not. Some days we have our lazy days, right? That's inevitable. But you know when you've been cooped up too long. You know when it's time to get out and go do something, or call a friend, or just go to the grocery store or whatever. Like, rest. But don't give that time up for laziness. Like, if there's things that you need to do them. If there's like a feeling, even an inkling of a feeling that you have where you're like, I kind of been in the house too long. Like, I just need to get out. Get out. You don't have to go do anything with anyone. This can just be, like I just said, a grocery trip. Maybe you saw they put a new furniture store in your area and you just wanted to like check it out, but you don't want to do it online. Girl, go check it out by yourself. Different things that you can do just to prevent you from feeling like you're stuck. Because that's what, we say all the time. I'm resting. But really, no, you're just being lazy. Like, if you want to meet new people, or you want to meet a man or a woman or whoever, you ain't gonna do that in the house, okay? I had to learn that too, especially like pre-pandemic. Me and my guy best friend, we would be out all the time, right? But after the pandemic, I started just feeling like I'm cooped up. And I just became like a homebody. I've always kind of been somewhat of a homebody, but it just kind of got bad after the pandemic, and it's mostly just because I got used to the routine of just being in the house. And then like when people didn't want to do stuff, I would just be like, okay, well that just means I'm not meant to go, or it's not meant to happen. But really, like, no, like I really wanted to go, and I missed out on an opportunity because I decided to be lazy. And then I'm looking online and it's making me feel like, oh, I missed that because now it's gone. And that does something to you. That does something to your brain sometimes, where you feel like, I just missed this opportunity because I'm waiting on everybody else. I don't have this. I don't have that. My friends don't want to do anything. My family doesn't. Like, it just puts you in this spiral, right? So like, rest, but don't be lazy. Like, get up if you want to get up. If you ever feel like you need to get up and do something, like, get up and do it. Don't just lay there. Make moves. Make your own happiness. Okay? So the next one, this one is probably going to be a little bit deeper. So I did write down all my thoughts so that I can get them out to you how they need to come across in the most appropriate way. Find something to believe in. This is not me at all pressuring you to believe in what I believe in, but I can tell you this from experience. I grew up in a traditional Black household. Okay, so this means I wasn't forced to go and do anything, but at the same time, I better get my butt up and get in the car to get to church. So I always have kind of known who God is, but I wasn't necessarily all the way there with it, because I didn't have my own personal experience with him at that point in time. It wasn't literally, girl, until 2017 that I finally had my come to Jesus meeting with Jesus himself. How I felt when I found my something to believe in was, I felt like very secure, very safe, very free and open to be who I was, because I knew on the back end somebody was there protecting me. And it was the belief of the unseen, right? But it's more so I felt it. I can see God everywhere, but I felt this feeling. I celebrate people for being who they are. I want everybody to be exactly who they are. Like, I don't want to change anybody, none of that. But for me, you know, if I am being honest, finding my personal something to believe in kind of created this bond between me and myself. So I knew that, you know, prior dealing with things prior, I'm this person that has always just felt like I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. But it became different whenever I realized I don't have to do anything alone. Okay, that feeling right there was enough. Like, for me, like, I don't have to do anything alone. It's the security for me. Believe in something so that you don't feel that emptiness of, or feel the need to fill a void, because sometimes that's what's missing. If you're feeling the need to fill a void, it's because, you know, you don't really truly have your beliefs all the way there on something yet. So whether it's you just believing in yourself or in something higher, then do that, okay? Because I really can see how, you know, it's affected my self-confidence and helped me get over my people-pleasing phase and allowed me to see the bigger picture of life in general. I didn't mean to get too deep, but that's something that has really, really helped. So the next one is like really, really funny, right? So it's something that you probably heard from your grandparents or your parents or somebody, but stop eating so much junk food and listening to so much vulgar music. I really love both of those things, junk food and trash music, okay? Trash food and trash music. That is the American dream. That's the American culture right there, okay? But I've seen what it can do to my mood. So let me tell you this right here. As far as food goes, trash food is something that is temporary happiness. Do I feel great while I'm eating it? Yeah. But afterwards, why did I do that? I can't even lie. I'm not saying that I'm just like a perfect eater or what have you. What I'm saying is that I feel a little bit worse. And then on the other side, the music that I expose myself to, a lot of the times I only listen really to like the hardcore trap music when I'm working out, or if, like, you know, it just comes on when it's on shuffle. I don't really take the time out of my day to sit there and go through hardcore trap music and just like vibe with it. I just feel that doing that, it's always made me feel angry. I can appreciate the art of it though. Okay, so what I'm saying is I love trap music because I love music and I love the art of music, period. But trap music or hardcore music, or even like slower songs that just like talk about certain things like death or sadness or anger, I'm like, okay, now I'm sad, now I'm angry, now I'm this, now I'm that. And so these two things, the food and the music, they really do affect how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself in that moment. And then you start looking at other things that have nothing to do with you and then like connecting them to you. It's a really confusing thing. Just expose yourself to things that are more positive and like less trendy. Like, you're exposing yourself to behaviors. The next time you're listening to whatever you listen to on a daily basis, gaze how your emotions are. When the song goes off, pause it and then just be like, how do I feel right now? The next time you eat a heavy meal, like maybe a big huge burger and fries, gaze how you feel, how your body feels after. You'll probably feel sleepy and full, which sometimes that's a good feeling. Yes, it's a good feeling sometimes. Let me clear that up. But if you're doing it like every other day, so what I decided to do, for instance, these fries, I'm on a fast and yeah, I've been eating really healthy and clean or whatever, but I wanted those fries. So I treated myself to those fries. Never neglect yourself of eating what you want to eat. First of all, there's ways to do it in a more clean way, but second of all, you should be able to eat whatever you want to eat. Nobody's telling you to stop. I'm just suggesting that you control the rhythm of the food and the music. Okay, so like and you'll notice a difference too when you expose yourself to more positive foods and more positive music. The next one I needed to hear from myself a long time ago, and I'm so glad, that I grew up with a mama who just is like, she just got on me, okay? But as I've gotten older, I've appreciated these words more than ever. Engage with people that actually love you, and stop forcing things with people who only love you conditionally. That was a word. This now more than ever has been more evident because when you are around people that feel like you have to be a certain way or do a certain thing to be friends with them or to be family with them or whatever, to be on the job with them, like when you start to notice that people become different because you're who you are or how you are, it's time to like let it go. Okay, it's time to let it go. When people refuse to understand you or when people try you a lot, it's because it's time to let them go. Never change yourself for anybody. Never feel like you should have to force anything with anybody. Like, be the best you can be a good whatever, but never, and I mean never, ever stop who you are or who you're becoming because other people don't approve. Because let me tell you one thing, one day they'll have no choice but to recognize you for who you were and who you are. Don't force anything with anybody. Like, let people be who they are. Like, you have to love people exactly where they are in life. You don't necessarily have to be super close with them. You just have to love them where they are at. You have to show yourself more love so that you can grow and you can continue to be the best you that you can be. And the only way to do that is to not allow people to pull you every which way. Who wants to be pulled and tugged in different directions when we can all just like cohabitate and be, equal and a part of each other's lives? Like, love with condition is not love. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, whoever's in your life needs to love you unconditionally. Family member, friend, spouse, someone you're dating, your job, anything like that. It needs to be unconditional love all the way around. And if you don't feel that, leave. Then leave. And my final tip, girl. First of all, I need to stop saying girl because there's more than just girls watching. My final tip is to go outside for at least 30 minutes of your day. Okay? At least 30 minutes of your day. I don't care if it's sitting outside, a light brisk walk, jog, walking the dog, riding a bike, a skateboard, a scooter, whatever you do, get outside. Don't be cooped up in the house all day. This is like way too easy to do now, especially since we've been working from home and, on your days off, you just want to lay around in the house. I get it, but like, you need to at least go outside for 30 minutes of your day. Your body needs direct sunlight. Okay, like, don't keep your blinds closed, like open your blinds. And I would say every day, but I'm not gonna say every day because life, okay? I understand, life be lifing. So what we need to do is just every other day or every few days, every like 3-4 times a week, just go sit outside, get outside, go walk, go do something. Just, get that blood pumping and just like feel the breeze and just let the sun hit your skin, whatever, but get out. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the last one. Realize that you are not stuck anywhere. And this is really hard to grasp. So wherever you are, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, anytime you feel like you're under attack, refuse to settle there. We can truly be our own worst enemies, but you're doing great. You are never stuck in a bad situation. There is always a way to get you out of it. And I think that due to a lot of life circumstances that make us feel that way, we hold it in our heads and in our hearts that it's never gonna end. And I am here to tell you that it does end, okay? And this has come from someone that's been in a horrible, rough, dark place a few times in my life. It's just important from me to you, like with all my heart and all my love. I really want to tell you that you're never stuck physically, spiritually, emotionally, anything. If you ever need anybody, don't ever be afraid to reach out. I want you to be the best you that you can be, and if that means that you need to get help or whatever, like don't ever be afraid to get that, because you're not stuck. Like you're always gonna find your way out. Let me know, like, how do y'all feel about like your self-confidence? Do you feel like you're at a place where it's blossoming and it's growing, or do you still feel like you need a little work and a little help? Because it's not an easy journey, but it is a journey, right? Just like with anything else. And so I just want to tell you that I love y'all so much and I'm proud of y'all. And if you ever need me, you know where to go. If you enjoyed this video and if you enjoyed my content, please, please, please give me a big old thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a video. And that's about it. And that's all I have for y'all today. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Love y'all so much. Take care. Bye.
Stay in some Fresh Prince, Ashley Banks, sir.